Osmanthus, or in Latin Osmanthus fragrans, also known as sweet olive or fragrant olive, is a species of the genus Osmanthus, which, like the famous Jasminum sambac, belongs to the family of the Oleaceae. The name is derived from the Greek word osma, meaning fragrant, and anthos, meaning flower. The genus consists of about 30 species and is native from the Himalayas to China, South Japan, and countries of Southeast Asia. Osmanthus grows as an evergreen, slowly developing shrub, or rather small tree, in sizes up to a height of about 12 meters. The young plant prefers habitats of humid soils and thrives well under the influence of moderate or subtropical climates. A foliage of glossy green leaves endowed with toothed margins often hides small pinnacles, sweetly scented creamy white or yellow flowers, imbuing the air with charming waves of wonderful fragrance. The strong fruity and floral odor of the flowers, unforgettable praised in poems and songs, reminds us of a ripe apricot or peaches. The blossoming period starts, depending on environmental conditions, during early or late summer and lasts until autumn. In warm environments, the plant may even bloom continuously throughout the winter to spring. Dark purple-black fruits or solid, hard-skinned drupes with a single seed develop, reaching their maturity about half a year after flowering in springtime. The benefit derived by the legendary sweet Osmanthus reaches far back in history. It has been cultivated as an ornamental plant for medicinal, ritual, aromatizing, and culinary purposes over more than 2,500 years in China. The plant was introduced to Europe in the middle of the 18th century. Nowadays, the widespread Osmanthus fragrance is very popular and appears in the shape of more than 20 cultivars with various flower colors. It enchants as a favorite shrub gardens and parks all over the world. Sweet Osmanthus belongs to the 10 most celebrated flowers of China and of Taiwan. It represents the symbolic climax of a traditional reverence ascribing to the plant an emotional aura of romance and love, faithfulness and fertility. No wonder that sweet Osmanthus, with its touch of unique mystery, descending on earth on heavenly wings, carried this archetypal message into the ancient wedding ceremonies of Taiwan. The plant is firmly associated with certain lunar legends in China, ritually expressed in the city of Hangzhou during the time of the Moon Festival in September. Mooncakes filled with delicious sweet Osmanthus used to be eaten on this occasion. Families gather to share the enthralling stories of the Moon Palace, the Jade Emperor, the giant and facelessness of the Moon Lady waiting for the elixir of immortality to be produced by the Moon Rabbit out of the sweet Osmanthus. The South Chinese city of Guilin, which means fragrant forest, alludes to the innumerable sweet Osmanthus trees growing as popular street trees in this area and filling the air with their marvelous scent on mild autumn evenings. Osmanthus fragrans furthermore enjoys a special attention by modern perfumery and cosmetic industry due to its highly esteemed and most expensive essential oil. The latter is extracted from the flowers by the method of enfleurage, finally yielding the costly absolute. Not more than 1 kilo of the essence is obtained from about 3,000 kilos of flowers. It is a viscous liquid of dark yellow color, emanating a heady fruit-like fragrance with leather undernotes. Professional perfumers call it the reminiscence of a Chinese garden. Chinese cuisine has ever made use of the flowers of Osmanthus, well known for its selected properties to flavor sweet dishes, cakes, jams, sauces, soups, dumplings, and liquors. Dried flowers similar to the more familiar jasmine flowers are mixed as an additional constituent within green and black teas and other beverages also, infusing them with a magnificent fruity aroma. Sometimes they are given to special herbal medicines to disguise unwelcome flavors. Even the fruits of sweet osmanthus, resembling small olives, are edible. Extracts of sweet osmanthus buds, flowers, leaves, and bark have been traditionally used within China's herbal medicine as a remedy against menopathies and coughs. Decoctions of the stem bark and of the roots are prescribed against rheumatism, bruises, boils, and carbuncles. Furthermore, Chinese medicine recommended the tea as a purgative measure, being able to rid the body of excess nitric oxide, which plays a role in the causal development of cancer, diabetes, and certain renal diseases. Certain detoxifying properties associated with the plant, meanwhile, have been validated by empirical studies emphasizing the antioxidative, free radical scavenging, and neuroprotective qualities of Osmanthus fragrans. Some of its health benefits comprise its positive effects as a fine skincare as well as an assistant in case of digestive problems. In northern India, the flowers are applied as an insect repellent, protecting clothes. Referring to the therapeutical properties of the plant, one can summarize certain psychosomatic impacts of its nature as stimulant or sedative, dependent on the demands of body and mind. Osmanthus fragrans grants balance within the hormonal system, is an antidepressant, relaxant, and is said to be an aphrodisiac. It clears and regenerates the energetic flow of the heart and of the solar plexus chakra, regarded from a spiritual viewpoint, and it inspires mental and emotional dynamics for a new and broader vision of life. Its main biochemical constituents, among others, are cis and trans oxides of linalool, gamma-deconolide, and beta-ionone. Osmanthus fragrans blends well with jojoba oil as a carrier oil and also other more neutral-smelling carrier oils.